ashes of our scars, a chisel's grace on splintered bars. The warped wood of our fractured years, you sand them down to praise His veneer. Nails may rust, joints may grow, you turn the broken into throne. In the ache, your purpose stays, a symphony of crooked ways. Carpenter's lament, relentless hand, you mend the rift no eye can spare. Carpenter's lament, carve the night, turn our ruins into endless light. Hymn of the unfinished we rise. You are the joint, the beam, the skies. You forge the nails from mercy's oar, a frame for all, we've closed the door. The splintered vows, the cracked designs, you join them into sacred lines. Fist to wood, stone to art, you turn our dread into a psalm star. In the building, hope takes wing, a song for every shattered thing. Carpenter's lament, carve the night, turn our ruins into endless light. Hymn of the unfinished we rise. You are the joint, the beam, the skies. You build the house from dust and size, turn the prodigal shame into ties. The walls may fall, but you remain. The nail, the wood, the endless game. Hymn of the unfinished, we rise. You are the joint, the beam, the skies. You chart the roads we've never seen, map the veins of what's unseen, the unmarked trails, the hidden streams. You write the names of all that gleams. Blind eyes see, lame ascend, you turn the exile's journey's end. In the drift, your voice stays near, the map is drawn with every tear. Cartographer's hymn, the endless song, you plot the way to make silence, where awe meets my breath, your glory descends, a dance with death. No throne compares to the weight of your name, a love that disarms every rival claim. You're the ruler of galaxies spun, the peace that outlasts every battle won. In every struggle, your sovereignty stays, a fire that burns through the haze of my days. Heaven's song echo through the skies, a hymn that unites earth and paradise, redeeming grace, boundless truth, a love that renews what sin once knew. Your words carve pathways where no roads align, a future unshackled from yesterday's ties. Your scars speak a truth my heart knows by name, a rescue unearned yet given just the same. You're the promise that outlives the years, joy that dries every flood of my tears. In every stumble, your strength becomes mine, a dance with eternity, timeless, divine. Heaven's song echo through the skies, a hymn that unites earth and paradise, redeeming grace, boundless truth, a love that renews what sin once knew. The void cannot swallow your vow to remain, the dark cannot hide what your touch makes plain. In you death's chains lose their sting, my forever, my alpha, my everything. Heaven's song, I'm home, I'm home. You build the halls where silence rings, turn the void into a choir that sings. The hollowed caves, the empty rooms, you fill them with eternal plumes. Walls may crumble, ceilings fall, you raise the ruins into halls tall. In the hollow your voice stays clear, the echo of the word we hear. Architect, our bones fast and deep, you're the sound where all lost things meet. Architect of echoes, raise the walls, turn our emptiness into cathedral calls. Hymn of the hollow, we confess, you are the breath, the space, the yes. break into a psalm of tears. The vacant pews, the unused stones, you make them altars for mercy's throne. Fist to arches, stone to spire, you turn our dread into sacred fire. In the hollow, worship starts, a broken heart, a contrite art. Architect of echoes, raise the walls, turn our emptiness into cathedral calls. Hymn of the hollow, we confess, you are the breath, the space, the earth. You built the dome from dust and sighs, turn the prodigal's shame into ties. The walls may fall, but you remain, the echo, the end, the start. Confess, you are the breath, the space, the yes. You take the lid of our regret and spin it into stars unsent. The weight we bore, the chains we kept, you melt them down where angels wept. Ash to gold, grief to praise, you rewrite the lines we cannot phrase. In the forge, your fire glows, beauty born from what we chose. Alchemist on refining flame, you turn our shadows into names. Alchemist on, burn through the night, turn our rest to rivers of light. Hymn of the refiner, we rise. You are the forge, the flame, the sky. The lies we wore as armor thick, you pierce with truth's unyielding pick. The fractured glass, the splintered wood, you gather them for sacred good. Scars to maps, wounds to wine, you make the disjointed divine. In the ache, your purpose stays, a symphony from dissonant days. Alchemist dawn, burn through the night, turn our rust to rivers of light. Hymn of the refiner, we rise. You are the forge, the flame, the skies. You take our dust, our shattered rhyme, and build a clock to meet all time. The dross may cling, but you refine. Your touch makes dead things breathe and shine. Hymn of the refiner, we rise. You are the desert of my wearied soul. Your light flows, a life made whole. No drought too severe for your streams to mend. A river of mercy that knows no end. You're the rain on the ridge of my regret, the dawn that forgives what the night can't forget. In every fracture your light pours through, a mosaic of grace pieced together by you. Healing light, wash over me, turn all my scars to your victory, truth's victory, pierce through the night. A love that outshines every light's blind. Carve valleys where mountains stood, a fountain of gladness in places of wood. Through deserts uncharted, your hand stays near, a lantern held high, dissolving my fear. You're the laughter that drowns out my shame, hope that outlasts every lingering blame. In every season, your joy stays the same, a fire that burns through the haze of my days. Healing light, wash over me, turn all my scars to your victory, truth's victory, pierce through the night. A love that outshines every lie's blind. The void cannot swallow your vow to remain. The dark cannot hide what your touch makes plain. In you death's chains lose their sting, forever my alpha, my everything. Healing light, in the garden where shadows once reigned, your love paid the price that my soul's dead claimed. No tomb could contain the life you restore, a hymn of redemption forevermore. You're the anthem that breaks every chain, the hope that outlasts every mark of pain. In every scar, your triumph is clear, a victory won through drawing near. Sacrifice and song, the price you paid, my ransom. complete, no debt unpaid, victory unseen now lives in my veins. A love that disarms every power in me. You turn my ashes to beauty's crown, a future secured by the thorns you bore down. Your wounds speak a truth my heart knows by name, a rescue unearned yet given just the same. You're the promise that outlives the years, the joy that dries every flood of my tears. In every struggle, your strength becomes mine. I dance with eternity, timeless, divine. Sacrifice and song, the price you paid, my ransom complete, no debt unpaid, victory unseen now lives in my veins. A love that disarms every power in me. The void cannot silence your praise so true. The dark cannot hide what your cross makes new. In you, death's chains lose their sting. My forever, my alpha, my everything. Victory, my soul. You take the lead of our regret and spin it into stars unsent. The way we bore the chains we kept, you melt them down where angels wept. Ash to gold, grief to praise, you rewrite the lines we cannot phrase. In the forge your fire glows, beauty born from what we chose. Alchemist dawn, refining flame, you turn our shadows into names. Alchemist dawn, burn through the night, turn our rust to rivers of light. Hymn of the refiner we rise, you are the forge, the flame, the sky. The lies we wore as armor thick, you pierce with truth's unyielding pick. Fractured glass, the splintered wood, you gather them for sacred good. Scars to mask, wounds to wine, you make the disguise, put sins to the innest days. Symphonies not dying, burn through the night, turn our rust to rivers of light. The hymn of the refiner we rise, you are the forge, the flame, the skies. Ooh. Ooh. trust may cling, but you are fine. Your touch makes dead things breathe and shine. Flame, the skies. In the chaos where my steps falter and fade, your unseen hand guides the path I've prayed. No storm can hide the warmth of your gaze, a love that meets me in a maze. You're the whisper that calms every fear, the dawn that dissolves the longest year. In every stumble, your grace stays near, a hymn of mercy crystal clear. Unseen hand, lead me where you go, through valleys and peaks only faith can know. Grace's echo, louder than my shame. Your love rewrites my fractured name. Your words carve rivers through my barren ground. I found in a life where no hope was found. Through deserts uncharted, your voice stays near, a lantern held high, dissolving my fear. You're the shelter when chaos collides, the peace that outlasts every restless tide. In every season, your faithfulness stays, a fire that burns through the haze of my days. Unseen hand, lead me where you go, through valleys and peaks only faith can know. Grace's echo, louder than my shame. Your love rewrites my fractured name. Even silence resounds with your praise. The cosmos itself joins the ancient phrase. You are holy, unrivaled, the one true light, the anthem of heaven, my soul's delight. Unseen hand on my soul. You take the lead of our regret and spin it into stars unsent. The weight we bore, the chains we kept, down where angels wept. Ash to gold, grief to praise. You rewrite the lines we cannot phrase. In the forge, your fire glows. Beauty born from what we chose. Alchemy of grace, burn through the night. Turn our rest to rivers of light. Dawn's unbroken song will rise. You are the forge, the flame, the skies. The lies we wore as armor thick, you pierce with truth's unyielding pick. The fractured glass, the splintered wood, you gather them for sacred good. Scars to naps, wounds to wine, you make the disjointed divine. In the ache, your purpose stays a symphony from dissonant days. Alchemy of grace, burn through the night. Turn our rest to rivers of light. Dawn's unbroken song will rise. You are the forge, the flame, the skies. You take our dust, our shattered rhyme, and build a clock to meet all time. The dross may cling, but you refine. Your touch makes dead things breathe and shine.